guys. How y'all doing tonight? I'm okay. My name's Tom, and I've decided that from now on I'm going to only roll my eyes with my eyes closed. So that when I'm spending time with my family, they'll be like, "Oh my God, have you guys noticed how spiritual Tom has been?" Like the other day, I asked him why his band couldn't be more like Mumford & Sons, and he just considered that for so long. I do play music. However, nothing tells you that you're out of touch with the current landscape of popular music. Like when you don't know what song Weird Al is parodying, and when you ask someone, they say, "That's not Weird Al, that's Miley Cyrus." I'm pretty sure it's your turn to bowl. That's how that's a true story. I am in a band, however, I'm starting to give up on hope of any real success, because like 29 isn't old, but it's like 52 in rock and roll years, it's a young man's game. And there are bands who have found their way around this, like Kiss. Kiss can essentially never age. Like Kiss can never die. I'm not saying they will never die. I mean, who are they, my daddy? I'm just saying, I don't think that showmanship is for me, like night after night, the makeup, the costumes, the cucumbers, it's just taxing. And I think Insane Clown Posse is more my style. Because that's showmanship from the neck up. From the neck down, it's football jerseys and cargo shorts. From the neck up, it's the Dark Carnival. From the neck down, it's Guy Fieri. I guess it's also kind of Guy Fieri from the neck up. I work at a video store here in town, and hey, yeah, there's a big fan. No, I really love that job, and I was really excited to get it. Surprisingly, my parents didn't share my enthusiasm, so you can't call your parents psyched about your new video store gig, and try not to use the phrase dream job. That just upsets them. Because there's that moment in the conversation where they're like, oh, so that was the good news that you had. Okay, yeah. Well, we have to go take care of the person that your sister made, but get back to you. What you have to do is you call them up, say that you have to move back home to decompress for a couple years, let that ride for like a week, then call back about the video store job, tell you congratulations, champagne, everything's wine and roses. And my mom's always like, health insurance, do you have health insurance? I'm like, Mom, I don't need health insurance, I've got a little something called Groupon, okay? I was this close to getting an eye exam. Any day now. I did stand-up comedy last night in the lobby of a movie theater. A movie theater that I used to work at, so it was a bit of a homecoming. And especially since I had been fired from that movie theater. See, what happened was, I realized that while sweeping up popcorn in the lobby, you can continue to look busy after you run out of popcorn to sweep up by carrying some decoy popcorn in your pocket to just scatter as needed, which I thought was problem solving that they just weren't ready for, but I got fired because I was ratted out by a coworker who was in high school and pregnant. So I was like, damn, Kayla, you should understand that people make mistakes. But it's cool, because somebody lost a prom date, she was in. I got a pizza from Pizza Hut not too long ago. There's no applause for Pizza Hut, I see. What kind of crowd I'm dealing with in here. No, it was like kind of a creepy experience, really. Like I called to order it. I left to pick it up, thinking I'm gonna arrive at the classic Pizza Hut of my childhood memories with like the defining red shingled roof, you know? I get there and it's just like stuck in an abandoned strip mall. I walk in and it's just a counter with a guy. It's more like pizza bodega at this point. Like, is this a front or something? So I'm like a little nervous already. I walk in, I tell the guy my name. He gives my pizza. I swear he slides it across the counter and opens the box to show it to me like it's a briefcase full of money. Does everything look alright? I just threw my money in the air and ran. I got spooked. I could tell the deal was going bad. Plus I was wearing a wire, so. My body is a cathedral of garbage, but I have been trying to be healthier lately. I think like my problem is I just pick and choose the areas to be healthy. Like the other day I probably spent like 5 minutes trying to pick out the best orange juice to put in my 40, which is like, cancels out at best. I was reading an article about celery. It was pretty cool. It was like, started out kind of hostile. It was like, did you think of celery sticks as just another low-cal veggie snack? Well, think again! Okay. I mostly just thought of them as tiny blue cheese water slides. Water slides. So here's something I heard someone say at a restaurant. I don't want to disparage any local businesses, so I'll just refer to it as the Wacky Wings Cafe. I was hanging out at Wacky Wings, and I heard this guy at another table say, well, if ladies are allowed to breastfeed in public, I should be allowed to take my dick out in public. First of all, anyone who would say that, safe bet already takes his dick out in public. Whenever. That's how he knows people don't like it. He's got that negative feedback. Now he's got a chip on his shoulder. My sister has a kid, which is cool. That makes me Uncle Tom. And everyone always laughs when I say that. I don't understand what the deal is. No, I have a nephew. He's almost 3, and his current favorite morning activity is singing Little Mermaid songs at top volume. And I say sing, but he hasn't really figured out like the melody part of singing, so he's basically just like shouting the lyrics in monotone while like pacing back and forth in the kitchen, staring you dead in the eyes. It's like watching baby slam poetry, like, I want to be where the people are! I want to watch them dancing. Walking around on their, what do you call them? Oh, feet. Mommy! Mom! I pooped. You know, slam poetry. I'll get out of here in a second. I just want to share something with you guys. I was feeling a little down in the dumps recently, and so I was doing what I'm sure many of us would do in that situation, watching some TED Talks, and I saw this one TED Talk by a lady who was like talking about ways to improve your confidence and thus improve your life, which sounded cool. We could all use some of that. And it sounded like she was talking right to me. She was like, now, in conclusion, Tom, I just want to say, don't fake it till you make it. Fake it till you become it. And I was like, wow, you really don't understand the convenience of rhyming as a mnemonic device. Those things mean the same thing. Hey, thanks guys, I've been Tom.